beyond the body-mind, space-time causation complexes, beyond the waking, dreaming, and deep sleep states is you as supreme energy, sometimes called the supreme self, sometimes called the Atman or the infinite limitless I, real I, sometimes called pure I consciousness. Pure because there's nothing there but yourself. There are no objects, there's no world, etc., etc., etc. So I was looking for inspiration this morning, and I came up with a couple of things. First thing I come up with is have no expectations or preconceived notions about what supreme energy is. When you realize the supreme energy that you are, you will know what it is. And when you return to normal consciousness, you will know that you found what you were looking for. You found what supreme enlightenment is. This isn't about knowledge, it's about you as what you are. I was looking at another website, somebody was questioning, is there something to get? And they were saying no. So these people were not enlightened, not awake. Is there something to get? Yes, there's something to get. It's the knowledge of what you are. Nisargadatta says that liberation is from the person, not for the person. So the person won't be there, but you will be there as supreme energy. And then you'll come back to waking consciousness, and you'll know that you found what you had always been looking for. I am always I. Back to that again. Yes, self is always self. Pure I consciousness is always pure I consciousness. I am is not always I am. It comes and goes. Rupert Spira, he had close to 3,000 views in 4 hours. He must be doing something right. No, I vacillate between thinking he's enlightened and he's not enlightened. I mean, he says it's easy to become enlightened. No, it's not easy to become enlightened. No, it's not easy to leave your body, mind, space-time causation complex and go beyond waking, dreaming, and deep sleep states. It's very difficult. It took me 7 years from the starting practice to realizing that. It took Nisargadatta 3 years. Took my friend Tony 30 years. Took Adyashanti, I don't know what Adyashanti realized, by the way, but whatever he realized, it took 15 years. Rupert Spira took 25 years. So, yeah, so just realizing that you are awareness, become aware of awareness is not enlightenment. Just beginning. Stay with that awareness 24/7, and maybe you'll get enlightened. Chances are you won't. Sorry to say. Is awakening instant? Well, no. Yes and no. You know, you practice for years and years and years. And in one instant, light switch goes on and you realize that you're supreme energy. It happens in an instant. But it's gradual and then it's instant. How do we become one with everything? Well, we don't become one with everything. We already are. We already are one with everything. So that's kind of silly. You might need to understand how you're one with everything. I mean, whatever you look at, you're one with that. Whatever you hear, you're one with that. Whatever you see, you're one with that. Whatever you eat, you're one with that. Whatever you smell, you're one with that. You're smelling yourself, you're hearing yourself, you're tasting yourself, you're touching yourself, you're seeing yourself. Swami Sarvapriyananda says, if you know yourself, you know God, and if you know God, you know yourself. That's so true. That's all we need to. That's all we need to know. And self-knowledge. Self-knowledge is what all religions are trying to get at. They're not really sure. The elders that started most of the religions didn't know what they were talking about. So do your practice constantly. The more you practice, the closer you get to God. They say the more you practice, the closer you get to God, the closer you get to God, the closer God gets to you. Okay, so I have some Karika class today at 4 o'clock, and I have to get ready. Stay tuned for tomorrow.